So are you thinking about taking the CAPM exam and becoming certified in project management? Or are you looking to advance your career and become a project manager? If so, then this is the perfect video for you.
Hey everyone, and welcome. My name is Alvin, and I'm here to help you pass your CAPM or PMP exam and become certified in project management. So if you're new to the channel and you like access to free tutorials, quizzes, and the best strategies to pass your PMP or CAPM exam, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button down below and turning on the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. So before we get started, I'd like to mention that if you're studying for your CAPM exam, I've created a free practice workbook which contains more than 100 practice questions covering each of the critical topics and formulas you need to know so you can pass your exam on your first try. So make sure you download your free copy over at alvinthepm.com/ebook. So to start off, there are 3 areas I'd like to cover. Number 1, what is the CAPM certification? Number 2, why should you become CAPM certified? And number 3, how do you earn your certification as a CAPM? Now, just as a disclaimer, this video is not sponsored, and all of the resources that I mentioned in this video are ones that I personally recommend, either from my own experience using them or from what I have extensively researched during my own CAPM exam prep journey. All links and references can be found in the description down below, and of course, for more exam tips and strategies, be sure to check out my website over at alvinthepm.com. So first and foremost, let's cover what exactly is a CAPM. The CAPM is known as a Certified Associate in Project Management. It's the perfect entry-level certification for those looking to start their career in project management. Perhaps you're a fresh college graduate, or you'd like to change careers and become a project manager in your industry. Or perhaps you're an entry-level project manager, but you don't yet have the minimum work experience to qualify for the higher level PMP certification. So if that's the case, then the CAPM certification is perfect for you. The CAPM certification shows to future employers that you have a solid foundation and skill set in project management, that you can initiate and manage a project and lead teams throughout a project's entire life cycle, essentially from cradle to grave. Now, it's worth mentioning that there's another widely known project management certification called the PMP, or the Project Management Professional. So you might be wondering, what's the difference between these two? The main difference is that the PMP exam requires several years of experience leading and managing projects. The CAPM exam, on the other hand, does not require you to have project management experience. Going into this in a little bit more detail, the CAPM exam requires a secondary degree, such as a high school diploma, associate's degree, or the equivalent, as well as taking 23 hours of formal project management education. So these hours can be fulfilled by enrolling in an online project management class, such as through Udemy or LinkedIn Learning, or a course offered by your university. Me personally, as I talked about in my video, How to Pass the CAPM Exam on Your First Try, I graduated with my engineering degree, and I fulfilled the 23-hour education requirement by enrolling in a project management course taught by Phillips offered through Udemy. I highly recommend Udemy since it's a very cost-friendly way to fulfill the requirement while also still getting the training you need in the fundamentals in project management. What's great about Udemy is that they offer courses usually on sale for roughly $9.99, which is very budget-friendly, especially compared to other exam prep courses which cost hundreds to thousands of dollars. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you check out Joseph Phillips' CAPM Exam Prep Seminar course offered through Udemy. If your employer is willing to subsidize and pay for your training, I highly recommend checking out Coursera's Professional Certificate Program in Project Management offered by the University of California, Irvine. It's a 6-month program with 4 courses, each spanning the course over 6 weeks. If you have the money, or if your employer will pay for your training, this could be really advantageous to you since you'll be working with others to complete the in-class assignments, weekly quizzes, and projects, and you'll also follow an established curriculum from instructors who have years, if not decades of experience to learn from. So it's a really great learning environment and a perfect opportunity to connect with others in different industries. So be sure to check out the Coursera link down below if that's something you're interested in. Now let's take a look at the following question. Should you take the CAPM exam and become certified in project management? Before we go any further, do any of the following describe the situation you're in? Do you have less than 3 years of experience managing projects in your industry? Are you looking to switch careers and transition into a role as a project manager? Or are you a recent college graduate looking to obtain a position as a project manager? If any of this sounds like you, I highly recommend that you go for it and take the CAPM exam. This will be completely worth your time, your energy, and your investment and help you advance your career into project management, especially if you're looking to transition into a role as a project manager. The CAPM certification is perfect for those looking to break into project management, take on more responsibility with managing larger projects, and advance your career to the next level and open up other opportunities down the road. Now, if you already have several years of project management experience under your belt, go instead for the PMP exam. Just remember that the CAPM certification is for entry-level professionals with less than 3 years of a project management experience, and also for those looking to pursue and begin a career in project management. So either way, the CAPM certification will help distinguish you among so many other individuals who are also applying for the same job as you, especially in today's competitive market where hundreds of people apply for the same position. And by the way, if you're getting a lot of value out of this video, make sure you hit the like button and that you subscribe to my channel along with the bell icon so you're notified of when my future videos come out. So let's move on to the next topic. How do you become CAPM certified? To become CAPM certified, you have to take the CAPM certification offered by the Project Management Institute. It consists of 150 questions over the course of 3 hours, and you can either take it at a testing center or remotely in home. Now, if you meet the educational and eligibility requirements, as we talked about a minute ago, then you can apply to take the CAPM exam on PMI's website by filling out their online application and paying for the exam. The first step, of course, is to download the CAPM Handbook from PMI, as it provides very detailed information and guidance on how to become certified. For now, let me show you the exact steps and walk you through it in more detail. After you submit your application will then be reviewed by PMI. Now, if your application is selected, it may be audited, where you'll have to send PMI supporting documentation, such as copies of your diploma, along with a copy of your project management training certificate, showing that you meet the 23 hours of formal project management training. Once PMI approves your application, you have 1 year from that date to schedule and pay for your exam. It's worth mentioning that you can take the CAPM exam up to 3 times during this 1 year period. After you take your CAPM exam, you'll be notified that same day the results of your exam and whether or not you passed it. And so, from the date that you passed it, you now have 3 years to earn 15 PDUs, or what's known as Professional Development Units, in order to maintain your CAPM certification. These PDUs can be fulfilled through formal education courses and training. And after these 3 years, you can renew your CAPM certification and report the 15 PDUs you've earned. Now, what I recommend personally is that after you take the CAPM exam, go directly for the PMP exam. Get the experience you need so you can qualify and take the PMP exam, because that will continue to open up more opportunities in your career. As a final note, if you're interested in taking the CAPM exam, make sure you visit my website, alvinthepm.com, where I share with you my entire exam prep journey, along with all of my CAPM exam prep study notes and strategies that I've used to pass my own exam above target in all areas. And while you're there, make sure you grab your free copy of my practice workbook to help you study and prepare for your own CAPM exam.
So if you liked today's video breaking down the CAPM certification and how you can use it to advance your own career in project management, definitely smash that like button and share this video with a friend. And leave me a comment down below if you plan to take your CAPM exam by the end of this upcoming year. Again, this is Alvin the PM, and I'll see you in the next video.